Greetings and salutations, my name's Xenogard. What would you get if you combined Slay the Spire with Space Invaders? That would give us Star Vaders. This is a prototype game and this is one of the best deck builders I've played in a long time. It is a very interesting matchup. Go ahead and jump into the game. We're on Act 2 already. This game is surprisingly well polished for being a prototype. Let's go ahead and jump into the game, show you guys what we got going on here. So essentially, this is the grid. It is like a Space Invaders style grid. We have a deck at the bottom that we can add cards to over time. We have different abilities like fire, and this will fire a bullet up in a straight line. We have a rocket fist, launches a fist that strikes enemies, pushes them back in that little like 3 grid area. We can move with shift, we'll move up to 2 tiles, momentum, move 1 tile, and get a heat sink next turn. Heat is our mana system. Every card that we play has a little heat icon up here in the top left, tells us how much heat it costs. We can, technically speaking, so let's go ahead, let's move over here. That'll cost us 1 heat. We'll go ahead and fire up, attack that, get some points, which also will count towards our money that we can spend at shops and such. And we can technically go past our heat gauge. When we do that, it'll burn one of our cards and we won't be able to use it. But we can go do something like that. Go ahead, end the turn, go on to the next turn. When we draw that burn card, we won't be able to use it for the rest of combat. However, there are cards that benefit from being burned. There are cards that can like refresh themselves when they're burned and whatnot. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Crossfire fires a bullet that splits into 2 on hit. So this will fire up and then hit the thing next to it. And that launched a little self-detonating bomb at us. So we're going to try to get out of the way of that. Like this right here, refreshed shift unburns itself when drawn. So if we try to burn this card specifically, we can have it refresh itself. I'm going to go ahead and move out of the way of this thing because I don't want to get hit by it. It's going to blow up that turn. Go ahead and do something like that. We have this little Nova Bomb here. Spawns a Nova Bomb up to 4 tiles away, which detonates when destroyed. We can go ahead and place this something like here. We have a little, there are artifacts that we have. I have a little artifact that allows our bombs to pull enemies towards them. We have a fire starter artifact. First time we overheat, we get to draw +2 cards and we gain +2 heat sink the next turn. Heat sink allows us to cast more cards in that turn. We have a doom gauge at the top. I should really quickly explain all this. We have a doom gauge at the top. If our doom ever reaches 10, we instantly lose the game. We basically get doomed by enemies getting too close to us, roughly within this line right here. If enemies get to that, they'll give us a +1 doom. And yeah, so it's a lot like Space Invaders. Enemies advance 1 step every single turn, and we have to just kill as many of them as possible and get a high score as possible. I will have to say, the soundtrack in this game, absolutely amazing. Do something like that. I don't think we'll end the turn there. Soundtrack in the game, amazing. Art style, fantastic. I genuinely cannot believe that this is only a prototype. It is insanely well done. I have nothing but good things to say about this. I was looking around for games on itch.io and I happened to stumble upon this one and I thought it had an incredible premise. They sold the game as being Slay the Spire mixed with Into the Breach mixed with Space Invaders. So I looked into the game a little bit further and I happened to see like the art style and all that stuff. Decided to take a look at the prototype that they had available. I instantly fell in love with it within seconds of playing the game. It just feels have you ever just played a game where you're just like, wow, this feels really, really good to play? The people making this game know what making a fun game feels like. Well, that is the exact response I had to playing this game for the first time. I just was instantly in love with it. It just feels fantastic. I have so many good things to say about this game. To the developers who are making this game, go ahead and reset that there. To developers that are making this game, kudos to you guys. This is fantastically fun in every way, shape, and form. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to see what you guys, if this is just your prototype, I cannot wait to see where you guys go from here. Let's go ahead and launch this. We're gonna get hit by this bomb guy, and I don't want to do that, so we're gonna overheat ourselves just a little bit. I am incredibly excited to see where you guys take this anyway. I think I've rattled on about the game and everything about it that I know of at the moment as much as we can. I think most things are self-explanatory. We can rewind. It'll spend a chrono token to rewind and restart the turn. We can obviously end turn here, discard pile over here, draw pile on the left-hand side. And yeah, I think that is everything. Objective, destroy all invaders. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and shoot. And then I think probably not do that, please. Shoot again here. We can go ahead and move over this way. They're just bombs. I guess they're not... Are they moving forward? They are moving forward. So you can see this is going to give us some Doom. Our Doom counter is currently at 6 out of 10. We'll move over this way. So something like that, something like that. Go ahead, victory. Get a choice. Get a choice of a card like you do in deck builders. You get a choice of a card at the end of the thing. So we've got Nova Bomb, spawns a Nova Bomb, +2 repeat and purge of this card. Let's see what repeat does. Cards that have repeats will trigger their entire effect that many additional times. What? That's so good. Alright, I like the idea of that. Snecko, shift, move. So these at the top, this like echo, the Snecko and redacted, these are like, essentially you can think of them like affixes in Diablo or Path of Exile, something along those lines. They alter what the card does. So Echo gives repeats. Snecko gives a +1 repeat. Redacted purges card and create a random card in the discard. Alright, I think we're gonna take the Echo. The bomb Echo, that is. The Nova Bomb. So we then have a selection of areas we would like to go. We can re-roll these. There are 5 days in every act. As soon as we progress through the days, when we get to the end of the days, there will be a boss fight. We had a very interesting boss fight in the first act. I'm curious if we'll even get there in the second act. I don't know. I probably should have reset the game and started a new run at the beginning of this video. However, I was too excited and I just immediately wanted to play. I think we'll go ahead and we'll get ourselves another upgrade, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and do Johannesburg must win. Let's go ahead and do this one. We don't know what enemies are here. We can kind of like plan out if you have like things that are very, very good against enemies like this. You can kind of take whatever's best for you. Let's go ahead and do this. Continue onwards. There are shops and things you can visit. Like I said, the art style in the game, fantastic, amazing, just absolutely incredible. Wonderful, even. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Put our bomb up there for now. I'm going to... Oh, we can put another bomb. I'm going to do that, and then do that. We just got bombs everywhere. Tutorial tip. There is a maximum of 3 player bombs on the grid. If you spawn another bomb, the oldest bomb will self-detonate. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and move over here. I'm going to, I guess, fire off this... Well, we'll overheat if we do that. I don't need to do that. Enemies can have shields, much like shields in other games. We have to break the shields before we can go ahead and attack them. Although this crawler, when its shield breaks, it gains immunity for the turn. You can tell immunity by the diamond icon in the top right corner. All the icons and everything in the game are like very clear, and it's pretty easy to tell exactly what is going on. And I'm a big, big fan of that. I love when games, their UI and their design elements are very, very user-friendly and very easy to understand at a glance. And this game does that very, very well. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll move over here just to kind of get that heat sink. And I'm actually going to move back as well. But end the turn there. This thing moves towards you each time you play a card. Don't like it. Don't like it. Let's go ahead and attack that thing. Well, no, it's already dead. You don't have to worry about that. For instance, you can see that this would break that shield by playing it. let's go ahead and I think we'll still fire off the rocket fist like that. Shield broken for the two in these back rows. Go ahead and move over. I'm gonna move over to this side so we can get closer to this crawler. Go ahead, start firing off this thing. Shield broken, got some points there. I think we might go ahead and overheat ourselves here just to get that kill. We don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and move over this way by one. Go ahead and attack this thing. Actually, we'll go use this, I think, so we could get rid of both of those. Head over this way. Head over this way. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Attack that thing. And I think we'll leave it at that. We have 6 out of 6 heat. I think we're fine. We're fine. Alrighty, alrighty. Go ahead, move over to this thing. And go ahead, attack it with our fists. End the turn. Hopefully we don't get any more doom. I would really like to make it to the boss of this stage. Victory, let's go. Victory is indeed upon us. Artillery strike. Choose a tile at the bottom row. Fire a bullet up from that tile when your turn ends. Ooh, I like the idea of that. Fire one bullet up. If this breaks a shield, draw and unburn the top burnt card. Midas. Move up to 2 tiles, then push all bombs in the same direction. It's free, but we lose money. We lose stars when it is played. I think we did take the artillery strike. That sounds like pretty sick. Alright, let's go. Vienna must win. Johannesburg needs help. Canberra needs help. Alright, where do we want to go here? Do we want a card or an upgrade? I'm kind of curious to see some of the upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. We can always re-roll these as well. I think we're going to go for one of the upgrades. I'm going to go for this. No, I'm going to go for this thing right here. I want to see what other enemies we have available to us. What are these? Rushers move twice as fast. No additional information. What about the orchids? Doom, if you ever reach 10 doom, you will lose. Alrighty, alrighty. What are we going to do here? Probably, well, I mean, it doesn't matter which way we go. I'm going to do something like that. Kill that thing. Maybe move over here one more and attack this thing. And then maybe even overheat ourselves. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, Nova Bomb. I think I want to move over first. Maybe attack this thing. Do something like that. Move over here. Nova Bomb like this. Nova Bomb like that. Maybe Nova Bomb like that. Then what do we want to do here? We could hit our Nova Bomb, so that's not really going to do much for us. We can actually just move back like this, so we're a little bit more on this side. The question is, do we want to like do that again? Do something like this and then do something like that? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And this thing is just apparently absolutely ignoring our bombs. Alright, well, we can go ahead and gain a chrono token when we destroy this. Flies away in 2 turns. Well, we don't want that. We're gonna go ahead and do something like this. Place this down so it'll attack for us. Then we're going to go ahead and move over by 1. Get some heat off that. And then we can do this. And unfortunately, that did not do what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was just going to clip this. Apparently not, but it's okay, because we can go ahead and break this thing's shield with that. Then we'll go ahead and kill it this turn. Very easy peasy. Victory. Victory is indeed upon us. Ooh, we got a tactical artillery strike. I like the idea of that. Boosted rocket fist if you played a move +1 repeat. I think I'll take the tactical. I just really like the idea of this. So, and we also draw a card from it as well. Although we can reduce our heat cost by 1, move 2 tiles. This is really good. These are all very good, honestly. I'm gonna take the tactical though. I would like to use it. Min's workshop. This is the shop. Let's go visit Min. Proceed onwards. Min, very cute. I love this so much. Just everything about this. Got a tip jar too. Donate 1,000 stars to Min. Wishlist the full game to discover Min's story. I mean, we are 100% going to wishlist the full story. I'm gonna tip a couple times. But lock and load, draw 3 cards. Fire first cards drawn are free this turn. Ooh. It's something Pyroclasm. We have a good amount of things. I probably should have looked at everything else before we just threw money at Min's face. Reduces the heat cost of cards that push by 1. Nah, that's okay. Your mech is a bomb. It detonates and strikes adjacent tiles when struck. Strike all invaders without shield and burn all cards in your draw pile. Well, I mean, that sounds amazing. I mean, we're not gonna benefit off of it if we burn everything. Alright, or push your mech down, your next card gets +1 repeat. I think we'll take lock and load, and maybe another momentum, +1 heatsink next turn. I think that's fine. Or maybe take this prime. Push our mech down, next card you play gets +1 repeat. I'm fine with that. Then maybe we'll just throw the rest of our money at Min. Go ahead, continue on. Mega Blob, choose the encounter. Alright, I did not know that there were events that you could run into. So, is this an event or is this the boss battle? Maybe this is the boss battle. Alright, defeat the Mega Blob. For some reason I thought the last day was like day 0 of the days as they progress. Anyway, maybe this is the boss. We'll find out. The gelatinous giant Rumazar that has devoured an entire town. Alright, immunity. So what do we have to do to get rid of this thing? Alright, we'll do something like that for now. Go ahead and maybe... Oh, we've got these little bomb guys in front of us. Not good. Go move back this way. Do something like that. Okay, well... That hurt a lot. We gained a bunch of these shimmer. They're just junk cards. If unplayed, give a shield to a random enemy. I don't like the idea of that whatsoever. Go ahead and get rid of some of them, at the very least. Alright, alright. I guess we could do something like this. Crossfire. Try to move out of the way. Do something like that. Get rid of one of these again, and maybe get rid of the other one as well. Push it back down, next card. Well, no, we don't want to do that, so I'm going to do this. And we'll go ahead and end the turn. We don't want to overheat ourselves just there. Bunch of alien activity going on. So we could like pull everything towards these guys. Something like that. And then, hold on, I have an idea. We're gonna move over... Oh, we have to place the bombs first, unfortunately. Okay. Do something like that. And then maybe... Oh, is this gonna pull us towards it? Apparently it's gonna pull us towards it. Okay. Good to know. Alright, would we draw 3 cards? Alright. Cards drawn are free this turn. I mean, that's amazing. We're 100% doing that. We just cast it like that? Yes, we can. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna explode that thing. Then, we're gonna do something like that. Attack that guy. Now, do we want to overheat ourselves here? Maybe. I'm very tempted to. I don't think we're going to, but I'm very tempted to. This is getting quite stressful. Very stressful. Alright. We do something like this. Well, we can't do something like that currently. Go ahead and move out of the way right here. Do something like that. And then I think we can overheat one of these. This is already burnt. We can burn this. Let this get burned. It'll refresh itself as soon as we draw it. Go ahead and blow this thing up if we can. Move this way. Shoot that thing. That's gonna split. We can go ahead and move out of the way. Get rid of one of those. And I mean, we could technically do that. We don't need to do that. It's not gonna help us currently. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Alright, we can go ahead and take out both of these. I'm okay with this. Do that, or we could take the 2 Doom and maybe focus on these instead. Like move, like do something like this. Right, go like that. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna attack. We're gonna attack like this. Get all of those. That's gonna split us. We're going to go ahead and move down like this. There we go. Right. Can we do anything about this? That's burnt. everything's getting burned. How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? Alright, that's 3 doom here. Not a fan. We go ahead and use that. It'll use it twice. There's only 2 doom on us. We can't do anything else. We could go ahead and rewind. I don't know if rewinding is going to help us. Let's go ahead and try it, actually. Good. Killed that thing. Ooh. Curious. Curious. Alright, well, if that's the case, we can do something like this. And then we can place another one down as well. So we could do something like that. So we have both of those are getting attacked this turn. And then we can go ahead and kill that thing. And then I'm thinking move over towards where this is. Either that or we can move towards where this is so we can blow it up quicker. But no, I think this is okay. I'm going to move here. And then we're going to end the turn there. Mwahaha! Exactly my thought, exactly. Alright, we'll do something like that. That's gonna split. I don't like this. Alright, we're gonna attack there. And then we can go ahead and move out of the way. We're overheating like crazy, but I think we're gonna get through this. At least I hope so anyway. Alright, we can go ahead and move one. Use this. And then we go ahead and shoot like that. And there we go, victory! Victory is indeed upon us. You get a choice of heat waste after you burn a card, fire a bullet. We're doing that a lot. The first move card played gets repeated, or entities pushed can collide with the edges of the grid. We're gonna take the heat waste, I think. And then, yeah, we're on to Act 3. But anyway, this is Star Vaders. It is a great hidden little gem. It is, I have a very good feeling this is going to be a very big game when it gets closer towards coming out. Anyway, if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, I will leave a link in the description to the itch.io page where you can go ahead and check out the demo for yourself. There is a link as well to the Steam page where you can wishlist it. I would absolutely recommend that you do that. Wishlists help developers out so much, and for indie developers of something like this, I absolutely highly recommend doing that. This is such a fun game, a fun concept. I will shout it from the rooftops, from the art style to the sound design to the actual feel and gameplay to, you know, what the cards do. Just everything about it is put together in such an incredibly polished and refined package that I am absolutely astounded that this is just a prototype, a 0.1 prototype nonetheless. Very early days. And yeah, give these guys a bunch of feedback. They absolutely deserve it. This thing needs to get signal boosted like crazy. I think this is an amazing game. So fun. Like I said, interesting concept. I'm over the moon about it. I can gush about it again. I'm probably going to make more videos on this because I just love it so much. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, leave a comment, let me know. We're on our way to 300 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so. We try as much as possible to check out games like this. I'm continually trying to improve the content we make here on the channel, and I'm doing everything in my power to try to get this channel up and off the ground. And you guys giving me feedback and different things along those lines, and just early interaction on the videos to help boost in the algorithm really lets me know that I'm doing something worthwhile that people enjoy watching, and I'm providing a little bit of a service as well. Anyway, this post-game ramble has gone on long enough. My name has been Xenogard. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. Okay, bye.